I struggle with my mental health, and I've seen a lot of movies discussing or talking about it. Movies like Perks of Being a Wallflower, Good Will Hunting, Silver Linings Playbook, and the best one in my opinion, A Silent Voice. This movie changed my view on the world and how I view myself. If you haven't seen the movie yet, watch it. This will have spoilers, so go save this and later and watch that movie. We start with our main character, Shoya Ishida, who has quit his job and taken out all of his money from his account to pay back his mom. We find out soon later because he intends to kill himself. But at the last moment, he decides to clear up one loose end he has with Shoku Nishimiya, a deaf girl he used to bully when he was a kid in 6th grade. One thing I really love about this movie is that they don't make Shoya completely irredeemable, but they also make him earn his redemption. It feels like he changed opposed to him growing up and realizing it was just wrong. They made him endure what he made her go through while also hating himself for what he did to her. At this point in the movie, we get a flashback back when Shoya wasn't a self-hating, anxiety-riddled mess. Instead, he had friends and was a carefree kid. One day, Shoko transfers into his class, and since she's deaf, it's so much harder for her to communicate, so she does so through a notebook. In this flashback, we see Shoya bully Shoko until he eventually starts to get bullied as well. Then one day, he sees her cleaning his desk after the kids wrote mean stuff about him on it. And then this is finally the last straw, and he pushes the last caring person in his life away. I love how this movie is structured, because I feel if they started with this instead of his suicide attempt, we wouldn't see him as endearing as we do, because it's so you can see the transition from when he goes from just a really messed up person to a better person, and we really see this transition throughout the movie, and I love it. I feel like the most heartbreaking thing about this flashback is no matter what, Shoku only wanted an actual friend, and no matter how nice or caring she was, she never got it until later on. After the flashback, Shoya attempts to apologize and befriend Shoku after his suicide attempt because he wants to be a better person, and after a little while, he realizes he's genuinely having fun. And what starts as one friend goes to two, and then he has a small group again. But of course, this can't last. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, this scene just makes me so mad.
You don't want me to tell people that you used to bully Shoko? Why? What's wrong with you? The hell's going on here? Shoyo used to bully Shoko, and now he's trying to bully me. He's never changed. This bitch!
This is the part of the movie that really gets hard to watch. The whole last 40 to 50 minutes, I just have a pit in my stomach. At this point in the movie, we see Shoko's character develop more. Alongside, we get more backstory with what she's really going through. And man, it is just genuinely so heartbreaking. We find out Shoku, like Shoya, hates herself and blames everything on herself. And honestly, this is so tragic. So this all culminates to the day of the firework festival. The day Shoku tries to kill herself, the same way Shoya did, by jumping off a balcony. But as she is attempting it, Shoya sees her and attempts to save her, but in turn sacrificing himself. In this point in the movie, we can really see how much Shoya has changed, in the way where he won't just throw his life away unless he needs to. He's pleading with God, just praying, give me more strength, I'll be better, I'll make eye contact, just so he can save her life, because he still feels like it's his fault. Although the fall isn't fatal, he is put in a coma for a couple days, but while he's unconscious, Shoko is blamed by Naoka. This scene really makes you hate Naoka as a character. It is just so, like, so pretty much she's getting beat up, and then Shouka's mom starts slapping Naoka because she's beating on her daughter, which is very called for. And at the end of it, Shoyo's mom breaks everyone up and pretty much says, hey, this isn't doing anything, stop. I love how this movie ends. The ending is so satisfactory, especially in the way that he overcomes his like depression and anxiety while also finding a purpose in life with each other. They both do. This movie is genuinely amazing. Like, if you haven't seen it, sincerely, like, check it out. Like, it made me reflect on myself and work on myself. And at one point in my life, I was feeling like, there's no purpose in my life, and I was struggling with my mortality at the same time. I really wish I would have seen this sooner, because I feel like I wouldn't have struggled so much with it. But hindsight's 20/20, so you never know. If you or anyone you know who